Hello everyone, in this tutorial I will show you how to bake in impulse response to the num profile capture. So since our GP-5 unit doesn't support currently to have both impulse response active and also the num profile, I will show you how to implement those both into one num capture file. So in order to do that, you will need some digital audio workstation. For example, I'm using Reaper. You can use any of your preference. And yeah, let's get started. So first thing to do, we need to go to the Neural Amp Modeler site and click on the play here and scroll a bit down and you will see the Windows installer for the snapshot plugin. We need that in order to test our both impulse response and the num profile before we do the baking. So once you install that, you can go to your digital audio workstation and here you will have the FX. And if we click that and search for Neural Amp Modeler, it will open this player. So I'm guessing you already know that, but now we need some num capture and impulse responses. So for example, I will be using something that's not full rig. So let's say amp header of JCM 800 and I want an impulse response file. And let's say that I like this one. After downloading, go to downloads and extract those. Now we go to our digital workstation and for this model part, we select the profile and we also need impulse response, so load that in and let's test it. So what we need to do before we start baking in, first we need to output mode put to raw because we want the same level output. And after that, let's test it again. Okay, so before baking in, we don't want to use noise gates and equalizer. We'll just mute it for now. But yeah, once we have that, and let's say we are okay with what the sound we are getting right now, make sure also that if you need to hide the output, however, make sure you're not clipping once this is done. So next thing to do is we're gonna go to the Neural Amp Modeler site again and scroll a bit up where you see Get Started Online. So click here and from here we will need input.wave. This is really important because this is our input signal that will be used for the training part. So we want to load that input signal to our DAW where we have our neural amp loaded. And now we can export this. Make sure it's 48,000 Hz sample rate and channel is mono, and also make sure you're exporting as a WAV file. 24 bits. Click render. if you're seeing like here, it's a bit lower volume, it's lower output. We want to make sure that's the best quality without losing it. So let's do that. Here, I'm gonna actually make it a bit higher in the decibels. That should be it. And then render file. And make sure that your file name is actually output.wave. We're getting a bit stronger signals now. Okay, once that's done, let's find that file. We will need this. And we're gonna need that input file that we'd already downloaded. So what's next to be done is going back to the get started online here. Make sure that you click here, connect GPU. Wait for it to be connected. While we wait for that, we click on this icon here, and we need to upload those both files, so input and output. Click OK. While this is uploading, let's set this up. So this is the numbers of repetition before the train will be finished. So the bigger the number, the precise training will be. However, 100 will be more than enough to have a good quality model. And let's give it a name. You can fill those fields here. And we are still waiting for the output and inputs to upload. Okay, so now when this is finished, we can start training. So press this icon play here, which should run the training model. Run it anyway. And if we scroll a bit down, we will see that NAM is actually trying to start and generate our new file with the baked in impulse response. So training is now starting. And if we scroll a bit down here, we'll see tensor board. And if we click on refresh, we will see how it's currently being trained. So now when that's done, we just need to download exported model from here. Right click download, and we can change the name. So let's say JCM, and one thing left is to actually use the Valeton site, and from here we can upload that num file. Let me connect it to the PC. Click manage, go to the NS file, and in this empty slot we can import it. Once this is being done, we can actually test it. So let me remove this and disable the effects. And since my GP5 is connected to the audio interface, we should get the signal here. Let's connect it to the phone. And let's test it out. And that's pretty much it.